Okay. Here with the guys from Tool. I'm very happy to interview you guys because I was really surprised that you're doing TV interviews because it seems that you're not that keen on doing TV interviews. Is that right?
Absolutely.
So I'm honored. How was it for you after 5 years of making a new record now? Was it a difficult record to make?
Always.
Yeah? In what way?
Because we're older and more grumpy.
Is it also because you want to keep the standard higher?
Yeah, we keep improving in our craft, so we keep setting our standards higher and higher. We're less forgiving of each other.
Yeah.
Punches fly much quicker these days.
Is it because of the Tool being such a democratic band that...
This is actually like plastic surgery. This is not my actual nose. He broke it last week.
Oh man! So it's that hard to make the record.
Sure.
Is it also because of the Tool being such a democratic band that everyone wants to have their influence in the band?
I've actually hired lobbyists to come in and argue my cases now, and a lawyer.
So I just went with Hitman. Yeah.
So how's working with them? With him? Huh?
It's just a bloody nightmare.
Yeah.
It gets worse day by day now, so I have that to look forward to.
In what way was it like? How do you guys make the songs? Is it like they make the music and then you come in for the vocals, or?
Oh no, we all write the music together. It's a long process of exploring different ideas and different particular pieces of a jam, almost like a jazz fusion operation. And we have these moments that really enlighten all of us. And so then our trick is to use our intuition and our skill to get back to those moments and to re-explore them and make sure that they're valid and relevant in any situation, all the situations lining up, and then recording it, that's even the harder part, because trying to record an emotional moment and repeat that moment that's the tough part.
Yeah, so the capturing of that moment, so how do you know then it's there, that you recorded it?
Your hair stands on end. Then you know you've done it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And your hair stands up on end.
But I can imagine, like, when I listened to the record yesterday, first of all, it was amazing, but the song exists of so many parts. How do you know a song is finished?
You don't. You can keep going forever on them. It's a matter of acceptance, really. You just accept yourself for being as lame as you are at this point in time and go, okay, I can live with this. Otherwise, you would never finish a record. So you're just going to have to live with it the way it is and get on with it.
It is about repetition. The more you start going over these pieces and over these pieces, there's things that feel right about them and feel wrong about them, and the wrong spots will correct. And before we actually go into the recording process, we've actually played these songs so many times and had so much repetition with it that we know them inside and out. So you can eliminate a lot of those problem areas before you get to the recording situation.
Okay. So how long were you guys in the studio then?
About four or 5 months probably this time. It was a little longer. It spanned farther than that, but we went over the holidays. Like, we took a break for about a month for Christmas and stuff in the middle of the process. But it was 4 or 5, I guess. Yeah.
And is it still like, if you want to record some songs, I can imagine like your guys and you want to play some rock and roll music, is it still like, okay, come on, let's practice and make some cool songs?
Well, it's just an artistic process, like starting a film or making a painting. It's you start from a particular emotional space and you expand on it.
Yeah, so how does it work? Because I play in a rock and roll band and it's very easy. It's just 3 accords. Someone plays a chord and then you go on that. And how does it work? Does it work the same for 2?
How's your band doing?
Not very good. But in a different small scene.
It probably works a little different with us then.
Yeah, no, in what way does it work then?
We're more successful at it.
Yeah. Well, you don't know, man. Maybe we're very successful in Holland. Next step is America. We're very new.
Best kept secret.
You're very right. No, but how does this work? Then you start a chord, or does someone have an idea?
Yeah, we all just come in with little riff ideas, whatever, Maynard on a guitar or keyboard, and we're singing, or it can start from any point. There's no rules, and then we just have our long freak out jams, and then usually we go back and find the places where we made really bad mistakes and go, wow, that was the coolest part.
Yeah.
And then we try to replicate it or build onto it, whatever have you. You know, it's kind of just find these little building blocks or things that are cool and hook them together, and off you go. And it's once you get started, you know, there's a certain point where the song kind of starts writing itself, and then you just go with it. Try to get your ego out of the way and be true to the musical moments that are happening. Well, that's it.
Did you want to use a different approach for making this record?
No, we pretty much have our way we do things, and we just get better at it. You know, it's since the first Opiate EP or whatever, we've pretty much done the same thing, and that's just be true to our chemistry in the room, and it'll be true to us. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys also gonna play on the Pink Pop Festival in Holland. What can we expect there?
Circus clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what more?
Well, 2 more circus clowns. Two circus clowns like these guys, and then
And
2
a
more.
juggler.
And a juggler.
So that's it.
That's it. Naked jugglers.
Naked jugglers. Guys or girls?
Well, that's to be determined.
Okay, that's the big surprise then. Okay, then, but are you gonna play in a tent with big screens, or is it?
Hard to say. I have no
Well,
idea where we're.
you guys would probably know more about that than us.
Okay,
I don't know.
we'll just have to find out then.
Yeah, okay.
How important is it for you guys still to have things like in hand? Because Tool's like the biggest band that always wants to be in control of things, also with the internet. How important is that still for you guys?
Well, you know, when it takes so long to make the record, you want to make sure that it's presented in the proper way. And of course, every time we put out a record, it's a whole new infrastructure and label in place, and so we have to re-educate people that are working for us to put out this record. To like kind of get them to understand, you know, how we think. So it's a very long process, and so to give it the best chance that it can to go out and be presented properly, you kind of have to maintain some semblance of an orchestration, and if that's compromised, then it may not really have the impact that it should. And especially an album like this, these are not commercials. They're not 3-minute jingles. They're not as easy to get into. This is more like presenting a film.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, when films are coming out, there's very much a process. I'm sure that when Taxi Driver or Apocalypse Now or The Deer Hunter was released, there was a very specific process, because these are films that you need to absorb in a proper way, and they can be presented in a certain light. And if anyone compromises that process, then it ends up affecting your experience first time hearing it. It won't be the same experience. If somebody explains part of it or gives you a piece of it before it's ready, it's just not the same experience.
So that's why you're against internet downloading music?
No, absolutely. You know, as far as preceding the album's release, there's nothing. You know, you want to. You know, once it's out, there's nothing really you can do. People are going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it works for other bands like the Arctic Monkeys in England. They're big hype because they sold everything already put out on the internet, so it can work both ways. But for you guys, you say we're gonna wait till the record is released.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What can we expect of the new videos? Because you also always have the coolest animated videos. Can we expect more of that?
More of that.
Yeah.
More genius videos will definitely be down the pipe.
Cool.
We got good guys helping us. We have a team that's been with us for a long time, so they work well together. We got Alex Grace helping us out. This genius shaman, painter, visionary. So that always helps.
Okay, well, can't wait to see that then. And do you guys still feel like Tool is a big hobby band? It started out as a hobby.
No, I don't know. I mean, it's fun, if that's what you mean, but
Yeah.
we take our work seriously. We just don't take ourselves seriously.
No? How do you feel about that?
I'm shorter than he is. I have nothing to say.
That's it. I'll give you a copy of my band later. You can listen to it.
All right. Oh, you still have the band?
Yeah, it's new. It's so new.
I thought it was over.
No. I just started the band, man.
I'm sorry. I thought that it had already failed.
No. This is the most successful band of Holland. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good one, man.
Okay.